Hello. I'm sorry. It's gonna be a short stream today. I'll start right off with that. I woke up late. My family's all sick. I might be getting sick maybe from it. And I had to do work. I had to work tonight, so we're gonna do what we can until I have to go. Intense.
Look over here! It's Aaron!
What a beautiful dance. Aaron!
Over here! Look at me!
Oh,
He looked!
it's a guy.
He's so hot!
Hell yeah!
This guy's a genius.
Wait, his makeup just comes off because he took off his wig. What?
You damn tease! Give us some more!
You always get so carried away.
The little conqueror of Lord So never disappoints, I see. You must be so proud to see your childhood friend doing well for himself.
I suppose. Though, I've got my eyes on someone better.
Oh?
Is that so?
Anyway, I'm glad that tonight's show ended without incident. Do you think he was able to let off some steam?
I'd presume as much. So that's their move. Now then, who shall I have handle this in my absence?
Villainy? Anyone?
Even the dudes were falling for me by the end there. Not that I'm surprised. This is me we're talking about.
Wonderful work as always, Aaron, but must you rile up the crowd like that?
My fans deserve special treatment. If that bugs you so much, fire me.
You know we can't afford to do that.
Yeah, our shows wouldn't be half as popular if it weren't for you.
Even if you get us into a bunch of trouble, it's hard to deny the passion you bring to the stage.
Like I always say, nothing beats a show where the performers are just as into it as the fans. Except for the after party, of course. Speaking of which, the night is still young.
Aaron!
Say? Who lit a firecracker up your ass?
Oh?
The hell happened to you?
Whoa.
It was those outsiders again. They jumped us out of nowhere. Sid and Huang got sent to the clinic.
Those northern bastards don't know when to give up. If that's how they want it, let's play.
Yeah, beat up the bad guys. A few days later. Bright star of the dazzling city. Well, he's got a lot of cuts on his body.
That's the stuff. When it comes to saunas, nothing beats a good loily.
Van, are you in there? The floor is so chilly.
Huh?
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, you really are here.
The hell are
Oh.
you barging in on me for?
They told us at Monmar that you might be here right now. So, we decided to
I need
join
to
you
cover
for a
my
sec.
eyes. Sorry, ladies.
Speaking of, we should try the loyally. Is that a kind of bath? I only know hammams. It is. I don't know all the specifics, but I think the temperature control is different. Let's go find it.
What's a man gotta do to enjoy his bath time in peace? You know what? I'm going for a second soak later, and I'm treating myself to some gelato after.
You tell him, Van. Gelato. So cold and sweet. The perfect treat after a hot bath. Exactly, cold, sweet, and humble as can be. What do you mean? It's not trying to be something it's not. It's got no frills or gimmicks. Milk gelato relies on nailing the basics: flavor, texture, and temperature. But that's exactly why it's the perfect pairing. Simple yet profound, just like a hot bath. It's pure relaxation condensed down into dessert form, like a cool breeze on a hot summer's day. It's moments like this that remind us why life's worth living. So overdramatic. I get it. Probably. No, man, I doubt he was kidding around at all. So why'd you come looking for me before lunch anyway? So I said we meet up in the afternoon. Well, since Fairy's still so new to the city, I wanted to help her get acclimated. We've been enjoying our morning off sightseeing together. You don't have to go out of your way for me. This is part of my training. Got the lay of the land yet? Let's see. The temple's in the 6th district. The water one. You'll be attending Sunday school there, right? Yeah, I stopped in to say hello, but it's the only other district I've been to. The city's so huge, I have no idea how we plan for urban warfare here. Is that really an issue? Guess she's still a Jaeger at heart. Listen up. Besides the odd business trip, we do all our gigs here in the capital. If you're gonna be working for me, you gotta learn your way around. Right. Don't worry, I'll show you the ropes. What's on our itinerary? We can't see the whole city in a day, but we can still make a dent while we handle some jobs. Since Fairy's a combat vet, she ought to catch on mighty quick. Don't go falling behind now. Roger that. The three went to Montmartre for an early lunch. After that, they began work for the day. Quest cannot be reported at the office desk. You can write an SP report from the desk at Art Right Solutions. Haven't learned any other food, okay. There's was wondering what was in here. Excuse me, ladies. I have to check something. High speed mode. Oh damn, I just remembered Paulette's old man wanted to see me. There you are, you buffoon. Yep, that's me. What's up? Something urgent? Hold on a second, you'll find out soon enough. Here we go. Take a look at this. Oh, that's... Wow, they're like the galettes we had back in Israel. Your reactions, I take it. Mine's a good match for the real thing. Good, good. More than good. It looks perfect to me. Did great as always, Victor. Looks perfect. It tastes perfect, punk. Try one for yourself and you'll see. Thank you so much. That was wonderful. How did you manage to figure out the recipe? You guys told me about the food you had in that village, remember? Well, I gleaned some more insight from an expert and decided to take a stab at recreating it myself. An expert? Who was it? My vegetable supplier for Israel. He's in the back right now, but he'll be out on the main floor later. Surprised you of all people wanted to recreate a recipe rather than come up with your own. Doesn't happen very often. Well, after hearing your story, Yumi said she wanted to try and, you know. Granddad can't say no to his precious little granddaughter, of course. I'll admit it's been refreshing trying my hand at something different. That's where you will come in. If you find more interesting dishes, I want to know. I won't put them on the menu, but I'll make them for free. Really? Are you sure? I feel like we'd be imposing if we didn't give you anything in return. It's fine. It'll help me relax by cooking muscles. Just get me the necessary ingredients and we'll call it even. Sounds fair to me, especially since we'll get to take the dishes. We'll be sure to tell you about any good eats we find along the way. You can work your magic. Perfect. Looking forward to hearing what you kids find. See, recreating meals. Victor from Montmartre can really use ingredients to make meals for you. Eat the meals purchased from shops that have them registered to gourmet under the notes menu. Victor's dishes will also be added there. Well, we better get moving now. Gang, let's roll. I just remembered something. I had to drop this when we fought. Here. Is that what I think it is? That's the holocore she used to use? Yes, it is. You normally return this sort of thing to Eisenshield. But when I asked Commander Garen if they wanted it back, he said they didn't need it. Well, of course they don't. That's because you should hold on to it, sport. I think so too. It's only right you keep it. Yeah, maybe you guys are right. It's probably what Ida wanted too. She probably didn't want just me to have it. I think we all can all make good use of it. It's her call. Since you knew her better than we did, let's keep a hold of it. I'm sure it'll come in handy for all of us. Sound good to you? Yeah, sounds perfect. You now change each party member's holocore. The total value of your arts damage, max EP, and your S boost effects change depending on the holocore installed. Change them up to always have the upper hand. Only Van can install them there. Regen 7% HP after acting. Physical damage 15, magical damage 15, accuracy 60%.
I am Salos. I shall gladly provide support.
You sure are a handful.
I am Salos. I shall gladly provide support.
I think that works.
More candy again?
Thank you.
Stay out of trouble now.
No shop? You remember me, right? He's from the Strill Village. Oh, yeah. Hey, Hans. You're on a delivery run, I take it. He comes by every few days to deliver us produce. He did fill us in on what happened out there. It works so hard to have such upstanding tenants. Yeah, we're finally getting back to normal at home. We got you guys to thank. The guild and the police are working things out. They said the whole case is really weird, though. But it's nice that they're helping us out. And thanks for your help, too. You're always welcome in the village. It would be our pleasure. Give them our regards when you get back.
What'll it be, hun?
She called me hun.
Come back soon.
Pick something already. Now you'll see how it's done. Better savor every last drop. Be seeing ya.
Yes, sir. Where's Yums? Or maybe she's off at school or something. Oh wait, I should check the Orbital factory.
Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Do you know what you want?
Oh, Jesus.
I hope to see you again. Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again.
Need something fixed?
Seal. Shipbuster. Attacks and crafts conceal enemies. Oh wait.
Hope to see you again soon.
Oh. Oh. Okay then. Orbit.
Modifying your orbment, are you?
Yes.
Adjusting
Switching
orb.
to maintenance mode.
Now, where was the weapon factory?
What's next?
Oh, there's Humes. Nice. Kick the can, eh? Got the can locked in, looks like. When I'm super duper strong. I'm gonna find Harry and Sheena. I'm gonna catch them. Just watch. Glad to see you so energetic. Just make sure not to hurt yourself. Here's where we pick up most of our jobs. Is this one of the guild's message boards? Actually, it's this district's public bulletin board. As you can see, it's mostly used for announcements or advertising. If you want to find this stuff addressed to us, all you gotta do is reach around back. Blacking out blackmail. I want you to get rid of a certain guy's little black book. Yes, info on me that can't get out. I'd prefer if I could explain the details to you in person. I'll be waiting at Kayununge at the Tyrell District. Thanks. Now that folks will reach out and contact me directly, but most of our jobs come from boards like this. I thought our jobs would involve more fighting. I was expecting like assassinations and stuff. Ugh. People don't come to us with matters that violent, do they? Every once in a while I've got to beat up a stalker or something, but that's it. The police allow me to deliver the beatings from now on. Can't we just hand them over to the police? What's that flyer there? Seeking information on the enigmatic thief, Grimcat. Report any leads to your local police station. Promising info will be compensated with cash. I've never heard of them. A lady thief who has been operating in Calvert for the past few years. They say she only steals from bad people, corrupt politicians, shady millionaires, and so on. Supposedly, once you receive a calling card from her, your fate is sealed. Huh. There's so many interesting people in the city. Because Grimcat never steals from the innocent, many people in Edith admire her. They also say she scampers around the city in the skimpy outfit you expect to see in a seedy club. Her righteous thief sounds more like a kinkster to me. What's, don't say it. The gossip rags are just making a big deal of her for sales. Nothing we need to worry about. So anyway, job boards. Let's go check the boards in other districts and find some work to do. Sometimes you will need to complete semi-required Spriggans in order to advance the story. You don't need to finish all the requests available, but you may if you want to. When you clear the required number of Spriggans, the main story advances. Spriggans are optional, you can choose not to complete them. Alright, I've got some personal business I should squeeze into today too. You can now view connection events in the connection tab of your to-do list. Use free time to participate in a connection event with a specific character. Select your character choice from connections under to-do and spend 1 point to see an event. If you complete all the Forsprigans available during the day, you also get an extra free time point.
Banner launch. Objective set.
What did he say? Tyrell District.
Taking off now.
Wow, it's so busy here. It's amazing everything's under control with so many people. Feels so different from Station Street. That's Tyrell for you. As you might have guessed, this is where the Tyrell Times was founded. There's a handful of other publishers HQ'd here too. As a result, tons of young people like to hang out here. It's where you'll first find a lot of trends and subcultures taking off. This area has a fairly distinct vibe you won't find anywhere else in the city as a result, yes. I've come here a handful of times with my friends from school. One of them even works at the bookstore here. Plenty more to find here than just books. I find myself out here all the time. Why don't we wander around a little while? Nothing beats seeing a place firsthand when you want to get to know it. Okay, let's go.
Alright, newbie. I'll need you to pay close attention to where the bulletin board is.
If I remember correctly, it's in a side street by the movie theater. Understood.
Hi.
Thanks for stopping by. What'll you have today? Thanks for coming. This tastes great.
Lady, I'm confused. Why is there a red mark here? See, what's this big building for? There's a movie theater. It's where you go to watch movies. It's been a major attraction in this area for a while. Sorry, I guess this stuff ain't real common outside of Calvert, huh? Have you ever seen an orbital film fairy? No, but I think I've heard the term once or twice. I don't really get the concept, though. How should we explain it? Ever seen recorded combat footage before? Of course, it's really useful for learning new tactics and reviewing squad movements. Well, imagine a bunch of pieces of footage put together that's all performed by actors. That's a movie. Then a movie theater is where you go to watch movies on really big screens. Oh, this city's amazing. I didn't realize there was a place here to see tests of strength and duels to the death. I mean, there are movies like that, yeah. Well, I'll explain more in depth later. I really want to see one now. Golden Blood. Too bad though, we still have work to do. Hey, when we finish up today? Yeah, I get you. Hang on, why do I have to come too? If we're gonna be a team, we gotta spend time together and get to know one another better. Plus, they happen to be selling some seasonal churros at the concession stands in the theater. What do you want, Renee?
How many times must I... Oh, I see your second part-timer has joined you. My name is Kincaid. I'm an analyst with the CID.
You mean my adopted child?
If you're working for Van, I expect this won't be our last meeting.
Yes, I suppose so. It's nice to meet you. Fairy. Look, I don't really want to play the blame game here. There's no denying the Eyes and Shield changed course because the CID got in their way. You know that decision ended up costing them their lives, don't you? I do. In that moment, it was the correct decision to train our personnel, so I won't make any excuses. Still, the Eyes and Shield weren't strangers. I had unofficial connections with them as well. On a personal level, I deeply lament what happened to the Flame Eater. While words alone cannot make amends for what happened, there is one thing I can disclose. It would seem the group that defeated the Eyes and Shield were not mafiosos after all. Huh? Now that you mention it, a sadistic bastard mentioned something about an old haunt. I think it is safe to say the group you are referring to and its executive members were involved. While Almada's members all know how to fight, few are combat specialists. Ordinarily, they wouldn't have stood a chance against a capable company of Jaegers like the Eyes and Shield. This is simply a matter of fact. You're right. It's been bothering me too. How'd they do it then? Whoever was deployed to fight the Ice Shield must have been exceptional fighters. And again, I know this information hardly serves as recompense, but for now this is all I can share. I appreciate you telling us. Anyway, something tells me you didn't just call to apologize. Quite right. I'd like to discuss the work you have been doing for the guild. Oh. Been keeping your ear to the ground, eh? Why am I not surprised? As you know, we at SID do not see the guild as our enemy. Granted, our two organizations handle things differently, namely national security and confidentiality. Thus, there are those within our ranks that wish to use your recent partnership as a means to besmirch the guild's reputation. What? Real rich coming from the department that hires Jaegers for side gigs. That's politics for you. No matter how many get burned, there will always be those who wish to play with fire. However, the SID as a whole would not stand to benefit with a plan like that. Therefore, I have a proposal. Reports of a dangerous monster in the area are waterworks. Isn't that a monster extermination request? Idols take me now. It's as you surmised. We'll be sending you tasks just as the guild does. Feel free to handle them however you see fit, and we'll match the rate the guild is giving you. At least sweeten the pot a little, you cheapskate. I'm paying just enough to keep certain voices in a department quiet. And with that, I will bid you adieu. I'm looking forward to a fruitful business relationship with you all. The four-eyed sadist. It did sound like he was covering for us, at least. I got that impression too. And that's how he gets you. Excuse me. Waterway under the Seidan district, huh? That's the second district, by the way, Fairy. I guess you don't go there often due to the higher than usual governmental presence? You know me too well. I'm in no hurry to head over there. It ain't much, but we can stick it to that jerk for foisting work onto us willy-nilly. Gotta go eventually, though, so we'll head over to the Seidan district once we finish everything else. Gee, you city people have really complicated lives. At least it means I get to fight a bunch of strong monsters. Lead the front line to me. I can take on any foe, big or small. Someone's ready to go. See some of that fire for the monsters, kid.
Hey, did you
Main,
see?
main story will advance upon entering the Seidan district.
See the movie. Fans are raving about it.
This Eastern cuisine is delicious.
Hello, you're Jess, aren't you? Sorry, but mind if you refresh my memory? We're with Arkwright Solutions. You put out a request asking for our help, yeah? That's what we're here to talk about. Care to fill us in on what's going on? Wow, you really came after all. I mean, not that I doubted you guys or anything, but still. Anyway, you guys should probably sit down. It's gonna take me a while to explain everything. So to give you guys a brief intro, as you know, my name's Jess. I'm a singer and songwriter. Oh, yawn came out of nowhere. I'm a singer-songwriter, if I can even really call myself that. I just started doing all of that pretty recently, so it's not like I'm famous or anything close to that. Wow, you can sing and write songs? That's so cool! I didn't know there were people who could do both. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but thank you. Actually, maybe it's just me, but I feel like I've seen you guys around my neighborhood before. I think I recognize you too, as a matter of fact. Our office is located in Old Town, and that means anything to you. Oh, no kidding! That's where the three of us live. That's neat. Who else do you live with? I live with some friends I've known since we were kids. We all came up to Edith from the countryside and decided to room together. One of them is this guy named Raymond. Raymond, he works at the flower shop. The other is Raymond's older sister, Carol. She works at the boutique. Gotcha. Good to know. And just to be clear, I promise not to go around talking to people about you guys or anything. This isn't exactly the sort of request I want Raymond and Carol to know about anyway, so it's really for the best. You wrote that you wanted us to remove your information from somebody's notebook. Could you go into that a little more? Sure, but before I do, I need to ask, have you guys ever heard of a guy named Yakumo before? Oh? Did you say Yakumo? You could say we know him, for better or for worse. Oh great, that saves me the trouble of having to explain who he is. Basically, the notebook I wrote about is the one he keeps full of material to blackmail people. Yikes. I know that notebook wasn't good news based on the title of your request, but that sounds super bad. Can't say I'm surprised he'd have such a thing. Doesn't put him in any better of a light, that's for damn sure. How'd you find out you were in his little black book? Well, once I started to make a name for myself doing music stuff, he ambushed me outside the concert hall one day. What he said really freaked me out. He told me that he knew my secret, and if I didn't want it getting out to the wrong guy, I had to help him with his work. I haven't seen Yakumo at all since then, but I want that information scrubbed out of his notebook before he has a chance to do anything with it. That's despicable. It's one thing to play dirty on the battlefield, but threatening a private citizen is just low. Wait, hold on a second. Van, weren't you talking about Giacomo just the other day? Yeah, and for a reason our client here might like to know. Giacomo's dead. I can't go into the specific circumstances of what happened with someone like you, but I figured it's worth clearing up that much. Are you serious? I had no idea. I'm worried. If he's dead, what could have happened to the notebook? Ordinarily, something like that would be in the custody of the police. This is Giacomo we're talking about. He wouldn't let one of the tools of his trade fall into the hands of the police so easily. My bet is he kept it hidden. Odds are 50-50 as to whether the cops managed to uncover it or not. It's probably in our best interest to figure out where he stashed it or what's become of it. Sure, that makes sense to me. Even if the police might have it in their possession, I appreciate you guys going out and checking just to make sure. What do you say, Van? Are we gonna help him? Yes? Don't worry, we'll take the case. Our first stop should probably be Giacomo's 2 hideouts that we visited before. We should sift through them and see what we find. I'm sure the guy had other spots while he was alive, but with any luck, anything will turn up and we won't have to go through any more trouble. Makes sense. We already know where the two hideouts are, so we might as well investigate them. Sounds good to me. Can't wait to see you guys do your thing. I'm sure I'm going to learn a lot about being a Spriggan. Once we come to some sort of conclusion, we'll be sure to contact you with whatever news we have. Until then, sit tight. We got you covered. Perfect. Thank you guys so much for doing this. You don't know how much I appreciate it.
Time to start working.
Maybe here?
Is that?
Huh?
What's up?
Who are you?
Oh, it's Agnes. She must be working today. Those two must be the ones she told me about, but she didn't mention that the guy's a total cutie.
Oh boy.
Oh, I wish I had a fun part-time job like her.
Agnes has a job? Why is this the first time I'm hearing of it?
What does it matter to you?
Besties tell each other everything, you know. What, you jealous?
I'm just concerned about my friend, that's all. So, what kind of job is it?
I
I think she said they investigate stuff for people. And apparently they're helping her look for something while they work. That's all I know, honest.
That's so vague. Are you sure it's not shady?
1 second, I gotta turn off the house AC. Yeah, that.
I assure you, there's nothing to worry about.
Huh?
There you are!
How can you be so certain? Do you know something we don't?
You could say that. She came to me about working, and because she performs her duties so admirably, I told her she's free to do what she wants on her days off. But enough about that. Let's finish our business and return to school. I bought some excellent tea for you both to try.
Nice! We've got to grab some scones to go with them.
Hold on! You didn't explain anything.
Chill, dude. Wait, I forget how you... Oh, there we go. It's gotta be the midpoint, right? Yep. I thought I heard something from the room ahead of us. There's people inside. Several people. Maybe it's Almada? I hope not. No, I doubt it. Probably just exactly who we want to see here. Let's head in. Hello there, officers. How you liking the spot? Come by here often. Hope you found what you're looking for. I should be asking you that question. What's a punk like you doing in here? You brought a child along this time. This is a police investigation underway here. Civilians are not allowed on the premises. Ah, come on, don't be like that. I just stopped by on the job. Guess you guys are looking for something too, huh? If you already know, then why are you asking? It's not like I'll tell you anything else either. Why don't you just go ahead and tell me what kind of job you're taking that brought you back here of all places? This doesn't have to be a question. Though I don't mind taking you along to the station for your interview. Voluntarily, of course. Hey, whoa, hold up there. I ain't trying to pick a fight. We got our own business around here. What do you say I scratch your back and help you look for whatever it is you're trying to find? Who knows, maybe an outsider's perspective will help things along better than you could, Inspector. And of course, we'll tell you about anything we find. No secrets here. I know we're asking for a lot, but please consider making an exception this time. Of course, we won't get in your way, Inspector. I can even go out and clean up the waterway monsters so things are a little safer here. As in, you're going to fight them? Damn it, kid. Maybe let me handle this one. Anyway, please. We can trust you a little on this one. If supervision would make you feel better, you can always have someone watch us. You're shameless, thinking you can come in and just ask for me to trust you just like that. And yet the Cid trusts you, if ever so slightly. I'd quite like to find out just what about you is worthy of that trust, assuming there's anything at all. Can we go in then? Yes, but if you so much as twitch in a suspicious way, I'll have cuffs on you before you even notice. Let us know if you find anything. Thank you so much, Inspector. Okay, excuse us then. Maybe there's a code in the carpet that has this funky pattern in it. That's an idea. Would be cool if it's true. One issue is we don't really have a way of knowing unless we get a clue about it. Container's damaged, it doesn't look like it's a clip. I was wondering if maybe all these scrapes meant something. I get the thought process, but they look just like normal wear and tear to me. Just keep checking around. It's a flyer for the taco stand. Couldn't think of it. We met Giacomo right in front of that taco stand. He mentioned he was a regular there, usually on Wednesdays. Tacos. I could go for a taco right now. Wonder what I should get. Their menu's on the back of the flyer, yeah? Fairy tugged on the taco stand flyer. I can't get it off. It's stuck to the wall and all I can lift is this corner. Oh, wait, hold on. Look, there's something written in the corner here. Is this a code of some sort? You're right. Good one there, Fairy Day. Fairy Day. Fairy Day? Fairy Day. Now let me take a look. It's written in tiny letters on the back of the flyer. I have no idea what this means. Yep, no clue either. This was not going to be an easy one to decipher. We're going to need a key to decipher the code in the first place. And a taco flyer is a whack place to put a code on. Dude must have been real hardcore about his tacos to come up with something like this. He did go every week. Yeah. Isn't it nice to see you three having so much fun in our crime scene? Well, did you find anything? I'll remind you that tampering with evidence is a crime punishable by law, but you might just look nice behind bars and in prisons. Cool it there. We were just about to show you. Take a look for yourself. Giacomo left some sort of code on here. Yeah, I do see that something's written, but you sure it's a code? Sure? No. Not until I decode it anyway. Alright, guess you're not just talk then. Hate to say it, but you did help in our investigation. Nice. If I get to earn a favor from the cops, that's a win in my book. Found what I was looking for, so we'll be living now. Hold up, don't think you can play me for a fool here. I've got an idea as to what you're after. Let me ask you this. What will you do with it once you find it? Got no idea what you're talking about, Inspector. Don't play with coy with me. We're all well aware Giacomo had a thing for collecting information for blackmailing purposes. We've so far been unable to locate said information. It wasn't with any of his possessions. It's a safe assumption on our part that he might have had such info hidden somewhere in the city. That code might very well lead us to at least part of that information once solved. I know what you're on about, so let's not play any games here, Spriggan. Sorry, but I can't go tattling on the client. I got a job to do here. My own rules to stick by as a Spriggan. I have to put my client's wishes first and foremost. Whether it's in the best interest of the police or not, that's not really any of my business. Alright, but I'll be keeping an eye on you and making sure you don't use Giacomo's secrets or anything problematic. You do, I'll be more than happy to be the one to throw you behind bars. I think that's as much justification as I need. Regardless, thank you for your assistance, Arkwright Solutions. I'll pray to the goddess that you continue being this cooperative with the police in the future. Yeah. I'm sorry for bothering you, and thanks. Thank you for your assistance too, Inspector. Okay, still not sure what this code's gonna take us to. Gonna take us to wherever this blackmail book is, but we gotta keep at it. Nothing else really caught my eye in the sign up. I don't think we're gonna find anything else, even if we keep looking. Worst comes to worst, we can still check his other hideout. It'd be real swell if we could figure things out here. We need a key to solve this, don't we? I don't see any more hands. I don't know what to do. Maybe we're missing something, like in his hideout or something. There was this sofa, the liquor bottles, several containers. There's a taco stand flyer where Fairy found the code. Taco stand flyer. Might be a lead worth looking into. It was real fun in that taco joint. Hell, the code itself was on the flyer. I don't think it's just a coincidence. That's not the kind of guy Giacomo was. He was very cautious. Let's go to the taco stand. At the Riverside.
Then let's head over. Riverside is a popular spot for tourists.
There are warehouses along the river, too. Take note of that, newbie.
Riverside, popular, warehouses, and done.
Well...
Oh, good stuff right here. The very best.
So this is the taco stand from the flyer, right? Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, R1 is auto. It does the thing. Menus right here. Feel free to pick whatever catches your eye. Well, whatever. Might as well make an order while we're out here. Wait. No freaking way. Oh, you're right. So that's what that means. Huh? Did you figure something out? I think the menu itself might be our key. You'll find the answer if you use the portion after the number. On the menu? I don't get it. Why not give it a try? Get a chance as any. It's really straightforward if you figure out the trick. Oh, I see. Okay then. Ugh. I don't like I'm the only one who has to figure it out anyway. I'll give it a shot. This menu is the key to decipher the code then? What came after no was R4G6B7. There's 9 items on the menu. Red hot chili taco, green onion taco, and the veggie salad taco. Beef and garlic taco, cheesy taco, and the fiery fish taco. Zesty lemon chicken taco, pulled pork taco, and the shrimp and bean taco. What's the solution? I'm so lost. Or wait, R4, maybe it means the 4th letter in Red Hot Chili Taco? H, G6, O, H-O? Horizon? I got it, it's Horizon! You start the first letter and go down each item a number of letters equal to the number and take that letter. You got it. Good job nailing it on the first try. Well done, Fairy. Hehe, that was easy. But Horizon, huh? Next step is figuring out what that means. The obvious answer would be the horizon, but that might be taking things too literally. Can't always just ask. Hey, mind if I ask a quick question? What's the first thing that comes to mind if I say the word horizon? Horizon? Oh, I know. Really? What is it? No big deal, really. First thing that popped in my head was the apartment building across the river. It's called Horizon Heim. The landlord stops by every now and then for some tacos. Hard to forget when they're always complaining about all the vacancies in the building. Got it. Thanks for the hint. Giacomo might have heard the landlord complaining about all the vacancies. If he did, it makes sense he'd take advantage of the empty space to hide stuff. Good idea. Wait, there's still some other shop. There's still some other shops that Giacomo could have used as hiding spots we haven't checked yet. It might be more efficient to check those spots first. Yeah, let's go see this underground place at Station Street you mentioned.
next.
What was the other?
Taking
Well,
off
let's go
now.
to the store, see if we can upgrade anything.
Welcome. Thank you for
visiting
coming.
The Weston Department Store. Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping with us. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. If you need fresh vegetables from Cray and Orin, look no further than Holden Grocery.
We await your next visit.
We invite everyone to
What's it
come
gonna
and
be?
see for yourselves. Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store.
Son of a bitch.
Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping with us. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. If you need fresh vegetables from Cray and Orin, look no further than Holden Groceries. We invite everyone to come and see for yourselves. Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store. Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping with us. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. If you need fresh vegetables from Cray and Orin, look no further than Holden Groceries. We invite everyone to come and see for yourselves. Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store. Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping with us. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. If you need fresh vegetables from Cray and Orin, look no further than Holden Groceries. We invite everyone to come and see for yourselves. Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store. Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping with us. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. If you need fresh vegetables from Cray and Orin, look no further than Holden Groceries.
I'll get more good stuff in
We
stock
invite
soon.
everyone to come and see for
Thank
yourselves.
you.
This is Station Street, right? There's so many people. Yes, it's a popular spot for clothes shopping.
Oh yeah, I've got a little business with the guild branch here. I want to stop by once we finish doing our rounds.
Where's the? There we go.
Then let's head over.
Here we are. This is one of Giacomo's old bases. Sure enough, it looks as though the police have already seized everything he left behind here. You never know, it's still possible they overlook something. My thoughts exactly. Let's give this place a good comb over and see if we can find clues to wherever this blackmail notebook is. I examined the markings on the floor, scrutinized, but nothing appeared to be out of the ordinary. Must have figured writing something on the floor would be too obvious. Let's try somewhere more out of sight, somewhere people wouldn't be likely to overlook. I like the idea. Let's try searching somewhere else.
Well,
Is it just me, or does this brick look different? Yeah, it looks like it was made with a different kind of clay. Let's try poking around it, just in case. Second. Okay. That one, the one that looks different, sounds different too. It was a lot lighter. I've read stories where bricks are used as switches. I wonder if that could be the case here. Only one way to find out. I don't think we can outright remove it, but we can at least shift it around. After moving the brick, they discovered that letters were written upon its surface. Oh, look, something's written on it. It says T203. Let's put it back how it was before we think of it. I think I got it. The other code was no. And if we put them together, it says note, like notebook. You're right. Doesn't necessarily mean this leads to the book we're looking for, but they are connected. That's a good start. I can't help but think that the 203 looks like a room number. Perhaps it could be referring to Horizonheim, room 203? Best job. I was thinking the same thing. Let's head back to Riverside, see if we're right.
Off we go.
So this is Horizonheim. If they're all closed, I think 203 is the most suspicious. Should we go inside it? I was thinking about that, but I don't buy that the hiding spot's the building itself. It's too easy. Giacomo was the careful type. Wouldn't have wanted people to see him coming in and out of the building. It must be outside, but then what's the 203 about? I think it's gotta be this, right? Oh, the mailbox! Interesting. The drop slot for 203 is covered by a transparent tape. Yeah, probably because the room's not rented. However, the code suggests that inside our little post box. Tore the tape off the 203 mailbox. Knew it. Here it is. So this is the notebook we've been searching for? A worn leather notebook. Certainly looks like it. This thing's filled with personal info, photos, and newspaper clippings about all kinds of folks. No question, this is the blackmail material Jess talked about. Where's Jess's page? Ah, here it is. Beneath the blue sky, as you and I sit listening to my strings, it occurs to me that these everyday moments mean everything to me. From ever letting you know the truth of my feelings, I shall abstain. More than just friendship, locked away in my heart they remain. Though they may overpower me, forever I shall be a part of the flowery man that owns my heart. Is this a poem? No, these are lyrics. Oh, there's a comment. Taken from discarded notebook. These lyrics, though, they're nice and all, but what about this makes them blackmail material? There's a photo here, too. The photo shows Jess entering a business with a man's arm around his shoulder. His expression is guilty and full of shame. At a glance, it looks like he got suckered in by some shop's barker. No, really, all this looks normal. What about this is blackmail? I'm not sure I'm right, but I have an idea. Did you notice, Van? The song is talking about a man. Do you think that means Yeah, I'm thinking of the same thing. Oh, come on, don't whisper to each other. I want to know what you're talking about. We gotta run this by the client first. We don't got any proof anyway. Let's meet up with him and have him look at the contents of this notebook.
Taking off now.
Thanks for stopping by.
This tastes great.
This Easter cuisine is delicious.
Took some doing, but we managed to track down Giacomo's little black book. We found the information concerning you on this page right here. Just take a look at it and confirm this is what you want gone. Yes, this is it. This is the information about me that I absolutely don't want getting out at any cost. Is it alright if I tear out the page and photo and throw them away? Totally. Do whatever you want with them. They're yours now. Proceed to tear the page and photograph into fine pieces. I think I'll rest a little easier knowing that stuff isn't out there anymore. Although, no offense, if I'm being completely honest, I wish you guys hadn't ended up finding out about my circumstances. As for who those lyrics were about, well, I think I have an idea who it might be. I'll say this. There are plenty of people like you who live out in the open these days. You shouldn't feel like you have to keep that bottled up. One second. Yeah, I know that. It's not like I would really mind if people in society knew who I was. It's not what I'm worried about. I'm more trying not to ruin what I had with my childhood friends, if that makes sense. So you guys could keep all that to yourselves. I'd really, really appreciate it. Of course. It'd be bad for business if people thought they couldn't trust us with their personal details like that. Absolutely. We promise we'll maintain the strictest confidentiality about your case. I don't really understand what you guys are talking about, but don't worry, we'll never tell anybody about you no matter what. Thank you. I'm sorry if it sounded like I don't trust you guys, I just needed that extra reinsurance is all. Anyway, you guys can have the book back now. I'm not the only one in it, so I really shouldn't be the one to hold on to it. I'll let you guys figure out how to dispose of it if that's okay. No problem. More than happy to handle that. I think that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for doing this. You don't know how relieved I am to have all that behind me. I'll deposit the money into your account soon. See you all later. Alright, now to take care of that notebook once and for all. What a scary thing that notebook is. Are you planning to use it for yourself, Anne? No way. Considering how Giacomo must have sourced that info, keeping him would be asking for nothing but trouble. Don't turn it over to the cops. It'll be a good way to get them to owe us a favor, digging up something as valuable as this. It's always give and take with you, Van, isn't it? And then the party did exactly as Van suggested, submitting a notebook to the police station. They asked that it be delivered straight to Inspector Daswani, who would know exactly what to do with it.
All in a day's work.
Love to see it.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Hey, 2,500. That's nothing to scoff at. Unfortunately, it is that time. Oh, it feels so good to play this again. My back. Stretch. Okay. Now then. Thank you to anybody that came by to watch. I super appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow. I think on the schedule I have it for trails tomorrow. Let me check real quick. Yep, more trails tomorrow. Sweet. I'm gonna try to go as long as I can, at least to beat chapter 2, but we'll see what happens. I don't know if I'll do the rest of the side quest stuff on my own. I might, honestly. And then just keep just streaming story stuff. All right, catch you later. Bye. Bang.